I once heard, when it comes to learning, adults are just babies in big bodies. Well, I have to tell you, when I first heard this, I was offended. Then my wife and I had our first baby, and when he was growing up, I realized that just maybe it was right on. I was learning at the same time that my baby was. I was having as much fun learning as he was. I was learning the same way that he was. I guess I am a baby in a big body. Well, if you want to make your sessions more meaningful to adult learners, then stay tuned to this video because it's all about how adults learn. In this video, we're going to explore 6 characteristics of adult learners and some tips that can help you make your learning sessions more effective for them. Now, here are 6 characteristics of adult learners that, when taken into consideration, will step up your training game and make you more effective as a facilitator. So let's list them first, then we can go back and explain each one a little bit better. Are you ready? Adult learners, number 1, are internally motivated and self-directed. Number 2, bring life experiences and knowledge to learning experiences. Number 3, they're goal-oriented. Number 4, adult learners are relevancy-oriented. Number 5, adult learners are practical. And number 6, adult learners like to be respected. Now, let's take each one and explore it a bit for further understanding. Number 1, adults are internally motivated and self-directed. You see, everybody has their own personal motivations for being in the training session. They're looking for the what's in it for me, right away, too. Tell me how I can benefit from this session and I'll listen to you. Show them in a believable manner that what you have to offer either solves a problem or avoids one for them, or provides an opportunity or increased status, includes professional or personal growth. For example, if you're facilitating a session on selling skills, you could tell them to be perceived as more professional and increase the chances of you closing the sale. We're going to explore how to understand your prospects' wants and needs and customize the presentation to these needs. Number 2, adults bring life experiences and knowledge to learning experiences. You see, adults have considerable experience and knowledge just from having lived many years, and they carry that with them into the sessions. They want to use their experience and knowledge, and they learn better and quicker when they can do just that. Build into your sessions the opportunity for your participants to shine and to succeed. As you discuss the course content, regularly ask open-ended questions from participants. Draw examples and experiences from them to enrich the session and to build bridges from the familiar to the new. Number 3, adults are goal-oriented. We as adults tend to have an end in mind. Make sure your goals are clear and your focus is sharp. Allow participants the freedom to state why the topic is important to them. Focus the session on measurable outcomes that are relevant to the participants. Finally, adults can be competitive people. So if you can work in some friendly competition into your sessions, then it'll only benefit them more. Number 4, adults are relevancy oriented. This means that the material content must be relevant to them in order for them to be engaged. So make sure that you explain why something is so important before you teach the how-to. Here's kind of an equation. Relevancy equals meaningfulness. Point out how learners can apply their learning immediately. Adults need to be able to put the new learned knowledge into application right away. Link concepts where possible to help them integrate what they learn with real-life applications and situations. Here's an example for you. In a product training, plan in advance how to link product features and benefits to handle customers' objections or open a conversation. Here's number 5. Adults are practical. Adults tend to be more practical than kids only because we have more experience. So when you're doing your sessions, make sure content of your session matches the real world. Don't make real lofty statements or set lofty goals. They have to be achievable. Provide opportunities within the session to practice a new learning in an environment that is as close to that of the participant's everyday life. Make sure to guide them from theory to reality. And then finally, number 6, adult learners like to be respected. Respect is something that everybody should practice no matter what age, but especially for adults. Adults don't like it when they're being talked down to, when someone is being condescending, or even when the person facilitating acts as though they have all the right answers. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? The know-it-all. Make sure you use vocabulary, language style, examples, and references that are familiar with your learners without being patronizing. Now, here's our final shot at some tips for working with adult learners. Some of them you already heard in this session, but that's intentional. Adults are just babies in big bodies. You can't motivate anyone, but you can create an atmosphere of motivation. Remember the radio station, WIIFM. Adults want to know what's in it for me. Impress your participants with how much they know, not how much you know. Ask first and tell second. It's better to ask the participants for the answer first. Then if they don't know it, tell them. And create a safe and fun learning environment. There you have it. We've learned, 1, some of us are babies in big bodies. 2, 6 adult learning principles. And here they are again. Adults are internally motivated and self-directed. Adults bring life experiences and knowledge to learning experiences. Adults are goal-oriented. Adults are relevancy oriented. Adults are practical. And adult learners like to be respected. And then thirdly, we learned some tips for working with adult learners. Remember, use the information and share it with others. It doesn't do any good unless you use it. We hope you've enjoyed this video session, and don't forget to download the resources associated with this video. You'll see there are many more tips in the job aid for this video as well. And make sure you complete the activities. They're designed to help you put your newfound knowledge into action. We look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, good luck and enjoy your next facilitation. Have some fun.